Hello anyone, Mr. Skyson here, and welcome back to more Defender's Quest, Valley of the Forgetful. Last time, we clashed with Zelamir in a super dramatic battle. Small damage was taken, but then he was defeated. Huzzah! Then he started blowing up the pit like he planned, so that sucked. Curse you video game rules and deaths only mattering in cutscenes. Today we have our final confrontation. Let's go. And I also remembered to make my cursor visible this time, so you should see all the little random things that I attempt to point out, if that happens. And also, I went back through the last stages, managed to clear them, got all golds, everything is right in the world again. Look at that. Look at all those gold stars. And that very, very empty, deserty area. It's a very strange... How do you have a desert within a pit? I mean, I get that it's like the whole surrounding area might, like outside the pit might be a desert, but like you get this. How do you have a river in a pit? This is a very strange place. But anywho, we have a fight to fight. The God King walks again. Released by Azra's blood. Uh-oh, that's a bad thing. If only we hadn't been injured before. Esli arises. And so yeah, final boss of the game. Apparently we fight Esli. So, what do we get? Ooh, Warlord's Triumph. Eye of the Flame! But I'm a little bit iffy on those levels there. We could probably handle it, but I don't know about without damages. Because things get a little bit interesting this fight, so let's go advanced. Oh, hello people! How you all doing? What just happened? We are in the halfway world. The people? They are here. What, all of them? Everyone in the pit. I pulled them in. They are safe. But that's thousands of people. How can... Azra, you've been hurt. You're bleeding. I've failed my job as a knight. No, the blood! The new seal has not completed. You cannot let that blood... Oh crap, it's hit the floor. Yelf and always go us. Well, that's not very good, is it? Zelamir? I will not lie idly by and watch the monster I have fought for so long escape. You murderer! You think that we will... This is not the time. Either we kill him or all is lost. After that, you may take your vengeance. Good guy Zelamir coming in to help. He is now at the top of the screen, and, again, is here to help. He's passive, so he will do his own thing. Is that the right word, passive? Either way, he does his own thing. He'll help us to attack some stuff, and so that's pretty cool. Here's Esli with a cape. Not sure why he thought that was a good idea, but whatever. And it's time to set us up a fight. And so yeah, super neat battle overall, because you have to protect not just Azra, but I believe also Zelamir, because there's a path going to each one. Then you get the boss guy, starts out in the middle, and can teleport to any of the other holes. So that's super fun. Now let's get this started, shall we? Pretty easy overall, though, because all of the spawn points are just right here in the middle. So as long as your characters are strong enough... It's no use. His magic is protecting him. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it all that well, but he has multiple health bars. Lovely. What can we possibly do? Lady, we are here with you. Until now, you have been lending your power to others. But now we lend ours to you. Alright, people, come on to save me. For the first time, Azra herself can be boosted. Heck yeah. Boosting that lightning power. Use the power to defeat Esli. I can do that. I can totally do that. Let's boost her. Boost! And with that, his health bars are now active, so I can actually do damage to him. Couldn't actually hurt him before. We were just swinging at nothing. So that's not very cool. So yeah. Oh, hi guy! So we've damaged him, so now he's angry. He sprouted some extra arms. Grew a single giant eye instead of two. Don't know what's up with that. Yeah, over the course of it, yeah, there we go. He powers up, he transforms. He looks a little bit less appealing, but then you boost. Then you can damage him again. So yeah, I seem to be doing fairly well with the enemies. Nothing's really getting that far away from anybody, which is great. Because again, you gotta worry about, because it's like a straight shot. For the square guys to go straight to Azra, that's a bad thing. That's one reason why I put Ed here. off chance that he can use his knockback power, and anything that he doesn't just obliterate will get brought back to him. So, you're not ready for that yet. Oh, yeah, there we go. He sprouted some more legs. So that's awesome. There we go. What is this? DBZ with the transforming stuff? Is this your final form? No, but it's coming up. Uh-oh. Sometimes they say faces. I don't know why. I'm assuming that's just like, hey, we're going off to over here. Because apparently nobody's interested in going after Zelamir. But, I don't know. Maybe they only want to focus on her. I've never really been sure. And boost that up. Oh, where's he gone? He's up there now. Oh, no. I can't reach you over there. Or can I? Can I place somebody up there? Let's find out. Duder. There we go. Recall you. Place you over here. Yay, I can. Awesome. It's not something that I've ever done before in the past. Usually when I would go through and fight him here, I would just leave everybody here and then just demolish him before he could actually teleport. Then again, we are unadvanced, and I'm probably less leveled than I was before. So whatever. We're killing him. Oh, okay. Well, I suppose that's his final form. He's an old guy. Cool. So yeah, he's literally just an old guy with a massive beard and head of hair while still maintaining baldness. So that's interesting. And so everybody else still has everything on lockdown, so... Hey, where am I? There we go. So let's just explode him a little bit. Oh dear. Oh, thank you, Zelamir. I was actually just fixing to heal, but then Zelamir comes in for the win. Good guy Zelamir helping out. So yeah, he goes through, he helps heal everybody. Uh-oh. And now I can't do anything to him because, yeah, water. But I can go ahead and put you back. Get you back over here in case he decides to come back to the middle. Probably not. But it's worth a shot. So, what do I do now? Well, I mean, I guess I can zap the crap out of you myself. Aha! I saw that. Somebody was going to Zelamir. Okay, cool. So yeah, I think the enemies, it's a boss fight, so the enemy hordes are infinitely spawning. And progressively stronger the longer the fight goes on. So you do have to worry about that. You don't want it dragging out for too long. I don't think there is any benefit to letting a fight go on for very long. Like, I don't think you get any extra experience for fighting more of the enemies. But it doesn't matter because the big boss guy is almost dead. Die and fry. And he's dead.
Shall I speak to the dog in its own tongue? The rebel that begged me to be their god shakes their fist at heaven, poisoning the air with empty threats. I had so hoped. No! In what world can you face me? I am Esli Tenok.
You are one great being spread over many, but many are united in me. I am their conduit. We all strike you down as one.
Fool! This is my domain. You may be able to come halfway with feeble steps, but only I can walk the paths of the spirit.
What's happening?
He has gone all the way into the other side. We cannot reach him from this halfway world.
There is a way. Ezra, you are like me. You can call others into this halfway world. But with all the people here lending us their power, I can feel it. With all our combined power, I can enter the other world completely. And there I will kill the wretched wizard.
You cannot do this alone, brother. Take me with you.
No, the fault is mine. I will pay the price alone. Rebel of fools, you think a dog can...
Ezra, now is the time. Concentrate.
Go, Zelamir. Finish this.
Good guy Zelamir coming in to save the day and apparently die in the process. Not really sure about the actual process of this. Ezra and Zelamir were unharmed, because heck yeah they were. New Game Plus unlocked. Congratulations, you can now start a new adventure with your old party, face mutant enemies with new abilities, infuse your equipment with amazing new powers, and stock your library with new books. Books? Oh boy. Engage in numerous new side quests with additional cutscenes and story. Unlock developer commentary. Translate Esli Tenuk's speech. Meet new characters, and so much more. Go to the save screen and select New Game Plus on your old save slot. You can return to your regular game at any time. So yeah, that's the neat thing about this game. Once you beat the final boss, you can actually go between New Game Plus and your old save. So if you're ever underleveled for anything, then you can go through New Game Plus, fight some stuff, come back, and do even better. And it's also good for some of the puzzle solving. Oh, hey guy. Oh, hey Zelamir. So is this the, other side? Oh, cutscene. Nice animations. And you're dead! Awesome. That's what you get for just being an old man with hair. You got no armor to protect you. All the godly power in the world, and it meant nothing. Good job, guy. Yes. Oh, and he's gone. See, I never understood what this world was. I mean, obviously it's supposed to be like the spirit world, the afterlife, death, but it was just a black void with the two of them. Like, nobody else was there, nothing else was there. I'm really curious what that place was.
Ezra, the pit is collapsing. How long can we stay safe in this halfway world? Not long. If one of these falling boulders crushes me, we're all dead.
Well, that's not cool.
Wait, if I sent Zelamir to the other world, maybe I can send all of us. What, all the way over to the other side? Thanks, but I'd rather get squished in the collapse. No, it can work in the other direction. I can send us back out of the pit, but still in our world.
Teleportation?
You'd better hurry up and do it, because things are... Oh. Way to go, Ezra. Does anybody here know about stuff like keeping limbs attached? Because my arm kind of feels like it wants to not be a part of me anymore. Please, I did that to both of my arms when I was 10, and I still won the fight with a series of well-timed kicks and a hidden knife attached to the tip of my shoe. Bam! Shoe knife, sucker! Bet you didn't see that coming. Or anything else for that matter, you know, 'cause you just got your eyeballs kicked out by a 10-year-old with a shoe knife. You are unsettling at times. Is there something wrong with me? Possibly. My arm is still broken? Right. That should do for now. We'll have to sling and splint it and maybe construct some sort of hidden broken arm knife in a minute, but first, what are we going to do with all of these people? That's a very good question. You've got like an entire pit's worth of people, many of whom look very much the same. Are they clones? There's thousands of them. We've got a whole army to feed. The local nomads aren't going to trade for scrap.
Enter the dragon!
You mortals!
Yes?
I command you to take these disgusting mortal baubles. They stink of your kind. They have no place among the gods.
You have a torn wing.
Thank you. What? You misunderstand me, mortal. That was a command. Remove these offensive items at once. Of course, mighty one. So, what will you do now? I have had enough of mortal doings for quite some time. I shall return to my own kind. I must find a mate to teach my children.
What children? Weren't they all turned into zombies?
These crippled wings cannot pass on the glories of flight. Farewell, Great One. May you always feel the fire's warmth. And to you.
Well, that was pleasant.
I misjudged you, child of fire. Did she just... Well, we won't be starving, that's for sure. We discussed for days. Nomad caravans gladly trade food for our gold. The various leaders among the refugees are heard. But everyone is too glad to be alive to argue. It is still strange to breathe free air. Finally, all are in agreement. Are you returning with us, Elder?
I do not know. It is a bittersweet joy to see this day. I never intended to live this long.
Perhaps your redemption is found not in a single moment, but an entire life.
You are wise beyond your years, Azra. Must be all those books you read. There is still much suffering and chaos in the world, and as such, ample opportunity for the Selene. But what of you, Ezra? Can you return to the library?
Well, it is my library, so I would assume yes. My old life in the library is a welcome refuge from these adventures. And while it is strange to live without my powers, I am glad to feel like myself once again.
Yes, I had always wondered where the strange abilities had come from. I believe when Esli Tinnock tried to corrupt you, he poured a little of his own spirit into you. In refusing corruption, you used his own power against him. Now he is dead, and his magic dies with him.
It is strange, but I am not sad to see it go. At this point, simple life is an unimaginable luxury.
May we all see such luxuries. But I keep you too long. You have much journeying to do. Farewell, Ezra, until such a time as we meet again.
May it be soon and often, Elder. Reverend Elder, I owe you so much. If you would but accept these tokens of my gratitude.
Snova, your people need that treasure far more than I.
Then accept my invitation. Come see us when the halls of fire burn once again. Perhaps the wisdom of your Selenad will please the cosmic flame.
I would be honored, Daughter of Fire. I must take my leave now. The way of Selenad calls me to the suffering. But we shall meet again.
Farewell, Reverend Elder. May you always feel the flame's warmth. Ezra?
Snova?
Well, that was a fun conversation. Are you sure you will be fine without us? I fear for your safety without the might of the Quaid amongst your ranks. It is a long way to Ash. Bandits, wolves, or perhaps a light breeze could demolish you. And what of you? You no longer have any powers either. I am a Quaid princess, born with the blade in hand. I have practiced the arts of war my entire life. And though the frost was useful, I am glad to see it gone from my heart. We shall bring glory to the flame as we always have, with sword and bow and strength of arm. I and the rest of my people shall return to our homes, and we will find what is left of our world, and build a greater one on top of it. It is good to see you haven't changed a bit, friend. May you find luck in all your endeavors, and you as well, friend of the flame. And may we meet again. Farewell.
Yo!
So what are your plans, Slag? Will you return with us to Ash, or will you go running around the field screaming like a maniac like usual?
Are you kidding me? A life of wealth and luxury? That sounds fantastic. I could buy all the shoes I wanted. But then I couldn't run around screaming in the fields. Not while there's still killing to be done. I've been talking to some of the nomad refugees, and they tell me there's this monster in the far north called the Eye of the Rock. He's got like 7 heads, each with 7 eyes. That sounds like quite the monster. Does he have a body? I've never decapitated something with 7 heads. 6 maybe. Definitely an 8-headed beast, but never 7. Plus, from there I can head a little east and beat the snot out of some more of those blood cultist punks. I only need 3 more of their blood-soaked cloaks to finish my magnificent turban of violence. You need multiple cloaks for a single turban? Must be a heck of a turban.
I'm glad to see you have a plan.
But look at me, talking when there's acts of random violence to be committed.
Keep in touch.
And he's gone.
I think I'm almost going to miss him. Hey! Hey! I thought you were leaving with the nomads. No, I decided not to. There's a whole world out there. And maybe some other Gekka survived. If so, they're going to need all the help they can get. Or maybe I'll just, wander around for a bit, find somebody to run around screaming in a field with. I think Slag is looking for adventure. Really? He makes a tolerable comrade in arms. And he does owe me money. He went that way. Thanks, Azra. Anytime.
Lady,
Ed?
the Ash refugees are ready to leave when you are.
What about you, Ed? You want to go back to the capital?
These are my people. Besides, my debt still binds me, lady. I will accompany you until I may repay it.
Your debt is paid, friend. I release you from your word.
Then may I accompany you as a friend?
There are many dangers on the road. All of us would be glad to have you.
And I would be glad to be with them. You know, it will seem strangely boring to travel without something trying to kill us every other step.
Well, I bet that Tipsy Tiger song would help pass the time.
Nice try, but I'm afraid I'll be far too busy no longer being indebted to you, and therefore never having to listen to such inane suggestions again.
Really? Because I have a whole list of inane suggestions. Seeing as we won't be enjoying the Tipsy Tiger song, I might as well start going through them to entertain myself. 1. Stop wearing that purple skirt thingy. I was doing the purple skirt thing before you, and it looks way better on me.
She has a point. Hey.
2. House small sugar gliders in your sideburns, because, hey, who doesn't like sugar gliders? They could attack people who irritate you.
She has a point.
3. Name the sugar gliders righty and lefty, but keep them on opposite sideburns to confuse your enemies.
You have spent way too long around Slag.
By the way, I've got a couple hundred of these, so it's going to be a very long walk to Ash.
Oh, I'm a tipsy tiger.
Okay, now on one foot and in falsetto.
And so with that, this has been the complete ending of Defender's Quest, Valley of the Forgotten. Or at least one of the complete endings, because there is still the plus mode with a whole new story bit going on. But anywho, this has been Defender's Quest, Valley of the Forgotten. I hope you've enjoyed watching. If you did, then give the like button a tap. And if you want to see more like this or more from me, then give the subscribe button a big thumbs up. I'll see you all next time, and remember to stay groovy.